Hello everyone. We would like to present our topic, which is Geo of Globalization, focusing on infectious disease. We will begin our discussion on how the aspect of globalization pose challenges to combat the spread of COVID-19. Firstly, I would like to introduce my group members. My group consists of 5 members, which are Ahmad Nur Ashraf, Abu Zaid, Najihatul Umaira, Nurhani Zulaika, and Nur Hafiza. As we can see, pandemic COVID-19 is the main health global issue nowadays. The first case was located in Wuhan City, China on 31st December 2019 and the cause remained unknown. However, 7 days later, Chinese authorities identified this disease as coronavirus and temporarily named it as 2019 nCoV. The official announcement was made by WHO on March 11, 2020, announcing COVID-19 as a global pandemic. This infectious disease spread through person-to-person contact and classified as human transmission. Health experts believe that the coronavirus likely originated in pangolins or bats. The main symptom of this coronavirus is respiratory illness, and the possibility to get exposed is higher among the elders and people with medical issues. We will start with our problem statement, which highlighted that globalization can bring both benefits and also drawbacks to the current situation that we are facing now. The responsible parties must critically analyze and utilize the globalization, as it can cause a more severe problem if it is not being used in a purposeful manner. The objective is to discuss the current progress of globalization in a few aspects that can be applied to the current global health issues. It will then be followed by the challenges caused by globalization to combat the spreading of COVID-19.
The second part of this video is about our international relation concept, which is globalization. Globalization can be defined as a set of ongoing processes in institutional, economic, social, cultural, and technological toward the relationship between both individuals and society globally. There are 3 types of globalization that will be explained in this video. The first globalization can be seen from political aspect, which highlight the development of international organization influence during this pandemic. IOs such as United Nations and the World Health Organization can be seen developing their power at the international level, as every country is focusing on their decision, action, and even official announcement coming from these IOs. The preventive measures issued by WHO have been implemented by every government around the world to contain the spread of this pandemic. Another example is the involvement of the World Bank as an international institution within the development of vaccines. In the current time, they are focusing on providing financial support along with producing the vaccine for global use and to ensure fair enrollment in every country. Next is globalization of healthcare, which can be seen through the development of the medical field. This development can be seen from 2 aspects. The first one shows improvement on the ability to access facilities or technologies for medical issues compared to the past. Nowadays, we have access to hospital-grade medical technologies and medicine due to globalization that happened since the beginning of time. The second one is the effectiveness of vaccine. Infectious disease exists in the past, such as the plague and Spanish flu. The efficacy rate of vaccine can be seen to increase as globalization allows medical officers, scientists, researchers, and doctors to access enough knowledge regarding the vaccine. For instance, Moderna and Pfizer are leading the development of vaccine for COVID-19 with the same efficacy rate of 95% significantly. The last aspect of globalization is technological advancement that allow us to get information every day, as everything is at the end of our fingertips. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, social media has quickly become a critical communication platform for the study, distribution, and consumption of information. For example, South Korea authorities send many text messages to notify citizens regarding the movement of infected people in the local area. Another example of technological globalization shown by Cambodia is the application created, which is known as KH-MERVAC for COVID-19 vaccine, to ease the registration process. They are using the technologies for good during COVID-19, such as providing mobile solutions that help patients to make appointments automatically and allow doctors to handle medical records using the mobile phone.
Okay, the next one is challenges. I will describe about the challenges raised from globalization components stated above within the effort to control the pandemic from spreading. In other words, globalization also offers many challenges to the government and also the people in the journey to fight COVID-19. The first challenge in terms of political globalization, when international organizations such as WHO develop their influence making decisions to help countries around the world survive this pandemic. The action or decision by this international organization will reduce the sovereignty of the state itself. The critic raises issue about World Health Organization ability to challenge countries in major global health outbreaks. Nevertheless, WHO influence has limitations since there are huge nations such as the United States and China tend to take the COVID-19 issue for their own benefit. Rather than cooperate together with WHO to reduce the health and economic repercussions of COVID-19, China and US are concerned that the other would take advantage of them. Therefore, countries with veto power have freedom to decide rather than countries without veto. The second challenge in the medical field, most of the country health system almost reached their limit as the number of confirmed cases for COVID-19 increased gradually. As a result, COVID-19 vaccines were created less than a year, showing a new achievement for the fastest vaccine created after the mumps vaccine, which took 4 years. Unfortunately, the disadvantage of development in both time and technologies creating vaccine will lead to an increase in vaccine prices according to the efficacy rate. This will affect the lower income countries where they will be unable to purchase the vaccine with high efficiency rates such as Moderna and Pfizer for their citizens. This is the price of a dose for Pfizer, where it is $19.50 and Moderna price is between $35 to $37 per dose. The lower income countries will be given no choice but to purchase affordable vaccine based on the country budget.
The third challenge is the cons of technological globalization. The risk of having advanced technologies is this platform will be misused by irresponsible individuals to spread fake news. The misuse usually happen for self-interest and spread rumors. Digitalization happened due to technological globalization and has become an obsolete need to fight against COVID-19. Unfortunately, this platform is usually misused by irresponsible individuals to spread misinformation. The latest issue was created by anti-vaccinated vaccinated people to spread rumors about conspiracy against the COVID-19 vaccination until today. For example, conspiracy theory ideas widely known as Big Pharma and the virus non-existent to vaccination microchip, personal data stolen and 5G installation to kill the population. Consequently, this will cause some people to believe the rumors blindly. Another situation that happened is when patients in Europe refused to take painkiller called ibuprofen after the spread of misinformation, which suggested that it will only worsen COVID-19 symptoms. To conclude, it is fair to say that globalization is something that we cannot avoid, and it is a continuous process that happens beyond our control. The outbreak of COVID-19 not only affects a state but also the world, as this is a global pandemic. People are worrying and panicking each day as this infectious disease was just discovered recently and the number of deaths keep growing. Despite all the challenge caused by globalization, we cannot deny that it helped us to carry out our daily life with ease. So we should create solidarity and work together in the fight to combat COVID-19. Thank you. That's all from our group.